Hello everybody, welcome to the next session of the video series. And in this video I will tell you how do we code selection sort in C language. Okay, so in my previous lecture of the selection sort you have seen that how do we follow the steps in each iteration. If you concentrate here in this presentation, in the last presentation, in the first iteration I'm comparing element at first position with all the other elements, that is element at 0th position is compared with 1, 2, 3 and 4th element. Okay, that I have shown here in this table, that 0th element is compared with 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, in the next iteration my first element is compared with the rest of the elements, that is second, third and fourth element. The same is shown here, that the first element is compared in iteration number 1. If I start iteration from 0, then in iteration number 1 I'm comparing element 1 with 2, 3 and 4. Likewise in the iteration number 3 I'm comparing element number 2 with 3 and 4th. Okay, the same is shown here, that element number 2 is compared with 3 and 4. Okay, so I have taken 4 iterations if elements are 5 in number, and in 0th iteration I'll be comparing it with the 1, 2, 3 and 4. In first iteration I'll be comparing it with the 2, 3 and 4, and in second iteration with 3, 4, and in third iteration with the 4 only. Okay, so let us move to the code of this lecture, and here we go with the C language code. Okay, I'll make you to move on the main logic of the program. Here is the main logic. So okay, I is for iterations, and here is steps in the iteration, steps in the iterations. Okay, iterations. So I have taken this iteration from 0 to 3. Okay, if number of elements are 5, then I have taken it to be 4, like from 0 to 3, 4, 0, 1, 2 and 3. And here in this loop I have taken steps starting from the very next element from which I am starting. Okay, if I is 0, then this loop will be working from 1 to 4. If I will be 1, then it will be working for 2 to 4, and if I will be in the third iteration, then it will be 2, and the loop will be working for 3 and 4. Okay, so if you remember, I have shown the same into this. Okay, if iteration is 0, then all the steps that I'll be comparing is 1, 2, 3 and 4 that I have shown in this slide. If it is iteration number 1, first iteration, then 0th element will be compared with the first, second, third and fourth. Okay, so here is very simple logic of the program. Okay, so this is for iteration. If I'll be in the iteration number 0, then it will be comparing it from 1 to 4. Okay, now if I scan my program completely, then I have made a swap function to swap the elements, and Then I have taken the array, and elements in this are these 25, 17, 31, 13 and 2. No problem, you can take any other elements. So array before sorting I have printed. Okay, now these are the iterations that I have told you. And then if I will find that array I mean in 0th step this is 0th element, in first step it will be first element. So if 0th element is compared with all of these elements that are given in the steps, okay, so it will be in very first iteration my 0th element will be compared with first, second, third and fourth element. Okay, and when it will be 1, then it will be compared with 2, 3 and 4. Okay, and if my ith element will be found find greater, then I will be swapping these elements. Okay, now here is very simple logic for the swap. I will be sending address of these two because I need to return these values back into this function. So here is the swap function. It is called by reference. Here I have taken two variables, star a and star b, that is pointer for integer, and here I have changed these values. Okay, so you can see the program, you can follow the steps of the program by using F7 how my program is working. And in F7 you can see here it is printing all the element in between. If you want to see the result, you can press Alt F5 and then you can do this scanning, that if elements are changed, then you can do this follow up, and finally you will be getting the results. Okay, after doing all the scannings by using F7, it will be showing you results by Alt F5. Okay, this will be your results. So this was so very simple. And further, if you have any kind of queries in this code, you can ask me here at this address. Okay, Satyavan Panchal, no issues, Satyavan Panchal, and this is my ID. Thank you for watching the second video as well. Take care, bye bye. We'll see you in the next lecture with the bubble sort program. So take care for that. For now, bye.